Alright guys, so it's been a while. I've made a couple videos of modification updates, but I've been sick, and so there's bad video quality, and I was sick, so I couldn't really talk that well. So I'm just making another update video on pretty much everything I have done. I'm not doing any more modifications to the car because I'm going to college, so this is pretty much how I wanted it to be set for a while, and now I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. I got about a month and a half before I go to college, so there is a couple things I gotta do to it, some paint touch-ups, and I have a really light coat of wax on it right now, but I might do another coat, not another coat, but another waxing right before I leave for college. But anyways, I'll start from the front and move to the back. So right here, this front part, the center emblem and the ring around it was chrome when I first got it, so I blacked that out with Plasti Dip, and as long as that this middle piece right here that breaks the red, I Plasti Dip that as well. I also get a front spoiler put on as well. Let's see, for the front, I also recently just Plasti Dipped the wheels, just because the regular alloy look, it was too awkward with everything else being the red and black theme. You'll see that later. But I'll pop the hood. God, it's so hot. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Almost. There we go. So a couple of the engine covers I just painted with red enamel to try to go with the red car. Obviously, left the center emblem black. I installed a engine short rim air intake. Installing that was such a breeze, and there was no problem with air fuel ratio afterwards. Even running the car, didn't run rich or anything, just ran perfectly fine. Didn't really notice any gains until I was higher in the power band. But obviously short rims are mostly for looks and sound and not really power, unless you have a tune, which I don't, and I don't plan on getting this tuned or even messing with the electronics until next summer. But that's that for the engine bay. I also have my other videos you'll see, but I have grill lighting down there, so the whole grill lights up white. But the whole thing will light up right, but it's more brighter. It has some hot spots on the bottoms, which I have to fix. Blacked out the rims, told you that. I got these window visors. It was kind of weird getting used to at first. I didn't like how far they came down, and I looked up pictures and made sure I was doing it right when I installed it. So they are sitting in the right position. It's just a little awkward having them so far down, but I got used to it. Inside the car, it is the CVT transmission, so I have the paddle shifters, and that switches over slap shift. I switched out the regular shift knob for just a sparkle shift knob. No interior mods. When I first got the car, it didn't come with these LED bulbs in there, so I swapped those out for the white ones. Stock floor lighting, and then you can see my tubes down there, which I had to fix. Some wire came loose. Maybe the fuse is a little loose in its socket, and so they're not as bright as they would be. If I wiggle around, they get bright again, but I kind of like how dim they are now. It's very subtle, and it's not so bright before, so I do like that. As you see, it's got the heated leather seats and the sunroof as well. And the rear windows are tinted 15%. I can't remember, it's either 15 or 20. I think I got 15. But that's really it for the interior. trunk and just show you the back. So the back right here, I have my roof spoiler, I guess you could call it. It just sits right on the rear window, so it doesn't really sit on the roof. But again, that's for just looks. Along with the wing, my Evo X-Wing. It's not actually a real Evo X-Wing because this is not an Evo. This is just a regular Lancer, but this is not an Evo wing. People get pissed off and say that people take the Evo wings and put them on regular Lancers. This wing only has the height of the Evo, but it has the regular look of any of the spoilers. The GTS has these dips in it, and so does the Evo. The GTS is just way down here, whereas the Evo one's way up here. So this is just Evo height is all. That was painted and installed by the Mercedes dealership. And so I had the black windows, the black spoiler, and this other black spoiler. So I figured the theme would be red and black, so that's what I've been trying to go for. And it worked out pretty well. I have the black windows, the visors, roof spoiler, wing, wheels, the front splitter, and the front's all blacked out. As well as the emblems. The emblems are all chrome. This is the backup camera. Nothing done to the trunk. It's got the stock Rockford Fosgate sound system. I took the spare tire out because the rim was bent when I got from the factory. So even if I got a blown tire, I couldn't use that one. So I just took it out anyways. Chrome license plate cover. I also got the engine axle back exhaust system on it. Sounds really good. It was pretty loud at first, but driving it around, it's not too bad now. Your air fuel ratio, no doubt, will change, at least with the exhaust system. With the intake it didn't, but putting on the exhaust system it definitely did. It's not that bad. It idles fine. It's just idles fine and accelerates just fine. It's just the only thing I noticed is my gas mileage going down a lot. But then again, I had it in the semi-automatic, so I was using the shifters a lot. But if you put it over in drive and eco boost or eco mode comes on, you'll be fine. I'm actually getting 30 miles per gallon now. I was before getting 15 to 16 when I first got it. But now I've had them for like a month, and I'm getting about 30. But I'll do a quick startup for you guys, and maybe a rev or two. I don't want to hurt the neighbors' ears. Cold start as well. You can kind of hear at idle, it flutters, but it's almost slim to nothing that you can't hear. You really have to look for it. And that's only for like maybe the first 35 seconds. Now it's idling fine. Of course it's idling at 1500 because it's a cold start. But once these warm up, it'll sit right at 500. And works peachy. I'll give her a grab actually. Good tone, no rattles or anything like that. So that's it, guys. Hope you liked it. Post some more videos as I can. Subscribe for more. Peace out.